There's the microphone button. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, Oz. Hi, Rainbow. Hi, Speck. Hi, Fireheart. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I beat the timer today. Right? Imagine talking to a countdown. It's close enough to the end of the countdown. It's fine. Yeah, I was a little bit late yesterday probably. I don't remember. I can be a little early today. How is everybody doing today? Recording a video, Fireheart? That's awesome. Good luck. I'm sure it'll turn out great. You got this. I have the remains of an iced coffee that is mostly coffee flavored water at this point, but it's like still kind of good. So I'm drinking it anyway. So happy to see you all here today. We are gonna be finishing up Explorers of the Spirit. And I was thinking about it, I finally understand this title screen that has the Darkrai and Breloom standing at the at the rock, the Sharpedo Bluff. I don't know why I called it the rock. Standing at Sharpedo Bluff looking sadly into the sky at the sea. Because that was that scene when we were standing there with Breloom looking at the sea and talking about our feelings. This entire game, I've been wondering what that scene is supposed to mean, considering Darkrai is the enemy and Breloom is our friend. It's because we were that Darkrai all along. And also, this scene that we've seen so many times as the background in the menu, it's so heartbreaking now that we know what it actually is from. That was Lopunny tricking us and kidnapping us and bonking us up the side of the head, acting like she was our friend when really she wanted to kidnap us and make us be trapped in a dream world and stuff. So rude. Wow, look at all these boss battles we've done. There's only one left. There's only room for one more panel there. It's a lesson for Rainbow for sure, yeah. Be wary of cute bunny girls. Stick to the cat girls. Exactly. There's a reason there's no cat girls in Team Charm. Sure, there is a Gardevoir, but she's not a cat girl. And there is also a Medicham, so you know the ick of Medicham balances out the good of Gardevoir in that team, so they kind of neutralize each other. What we learned here today is that bunny girls are evil. Don't trust bunny girls, only cat. There you go. Good. Yeah, exactly. There can be good Gardevoirs and evil Gardevoirs. Just like there's good Darkrai's and evil Darkrai's. Mm-hmm. Temporal Tower entrance. Look at all the people we've beat up along the way. It's the bop, the banger. Let's see here. We got some serious inventory managing to do. No game audio. Heck, thank you. Violence. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. Now you can hear the bop. Cat down. So I think I'm gonna put away that because I don't think we're gonna need to use that. We're gonna put away that. I'll just have this. That'll be fine. The rocks. Because I need to take with me, like, all of the things that we need. That means, like, we're taking our reviver seeds, we're taking our orange berries. We don't have any more room for anything. You know, we never use glass seeds, and we're not gonna start. Dragonite is a pudgy dragon! You're so right then. I'll hide it in my chat. This morning, Zen and I watched this D&D movie that came out a few months ago. It was really good. It was called, Honor Among Thieves, I believe. It was really good. And there was a very pudgy dragon in it. He was excellent. I want a sleep seed or two. We're gonna have one sleep seed and more orange berries. Okay, we've got an apple. We've got as many orange berries as we can have. A heal seed, fear seed, many reviver seeds, as we've collected over the entire game. Sleep seed, a sun seed, a violent seed. We should probably bring more max elixir, honestly. So stun seed petrifies. Alright, what we'll do... Oops. Because I have a feeling this is going to be the last time we can access our storage before the end of the game. What else did I want to grab? Oh yeah, max elixir. I'm gonna grab one more max elixir. Now our inventory is full up with everything. Hopefully we'll be good. Because I highly doubt the game is going to let me access inventory storage again before the final fight. No. I don't want I just like to walk around the area before leaving. My goodness. You just look at this part of the game, like don't even look at the red multicolor cracks in the ground. You know. It's this environment gives pain. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Okay, off we go. Temporal Tower, first floor. Oh my god, it's a Metagross and an Aggron. This does not bode well for us. Okay. We're good. Final stretch. Being followed by an Aggron. That damage. Bro, can we not be using the Reviver Seeds already? Yeesh. Reviver Seed, I'm gonna heal a little bit. Money, even though we don't need money. Look like you could help. Welcome in, Bread. Hello. So good to see you. You're just in time. Might as well use this. Just in time for what? We just started. Just in time for the stream because we just started. I don't know. Probably just in time to see me die. Nah, we got this. We're so prepared. God dang it. You see, I shouldn't speak. He ate my berry! What? Bro? This isn't cool. Can't be eating up all my Reviver Seeds into the 4th floor. This is madness. You see, I jinxed myself. That's what happened. How many did that even... that took up like almost half of what we had. And for what? Fortress? Fortress caused the loss of 2 Reviver Seeds and an Oranberry? Is that what happened? Oh my gosh, there's so many guys here. Okay. No more free will. This is madness. I have not. I did see on Twitter his mom posted that it looked really good. Cause Twitch chats, they changed it recently, where messages won't go away until 24 hours, I believe. It used to be that it just like would disappear if you closed the browser or anything, but now they stay for a while. It's pretty neat. I'm about to click restart because we're like not even halfway through the dungeon, and I think that was the last of my Reviver Seeds. Yeah, a dungeon full of steel types is not really great for my normal type. With only normal type moves. And the Skarmories are not great for my fighting type. Yeah. We're gonna click the restart button. Unless this is a Reviver Seed? Nope. This place is crazy, which I expect, considering it's the final dungeon of the game. Despite not being September, September is now live. But yeah, that's a thing. Like, what is that anyway? I've never actually known exactly, aside from like people sub a lot. Is it when subs are cheaper? Is that what that is? I forget. Please, Nooklet, you're a fighting type. Use your quad effective move. Thank you. Discounts on subs and gift subs, yeah. Ah, very cool. I guess because, it is August 31st, and so there are places in the world where it's past midnight already. Like where Zen is, for instance. Dang. Is it possible that one is live and the other one isn't, or...? are they being stinky and not giving a discount on gift subs? 'Cause that would be very stinky. I'm just going to see how long I can make it, and then once we actually die, we'll click the restart button, because I'm just curious how long we can make it with this many Reviver Seeds. And honestly, since I already, like, I wanted to do that on the other one. Well, since I've already kind of accepted the fact that this is a dead run, I'm, like, not trying super hard. But, like, I think that the reason I'm not trying super hard is because we have so many Reviver Seeds, so maybe without any Reviver Seeds left, it'll be like, oh yeah, this is how we do things around here, we'd be more careful. Because we don't have Reviver Seeds. We don't get to have Reviver Seeds in this game, they're too expensive. But, like, imagine if I made it to the end without any Revivers. Bro, that's my stairs you're on. We survive another moment. Fair enough, fair enough. So 11. Oh, thank you for the stretch then. That was 11 minutes ago. I don't notice things. I need to make it a habit of actually looking at my activity feed. Yo, memories. I'll do the stretch. Alright, for real this time, that was a warm-up. We're gonna be more careful. We're not gonna die so much. 2 Metagross. Alright, free will is off. How could I miss? Alright, these are the bastards that ate all my shit last time. Alright. We're doing better this time. Bro. Yeah, the fact that half of the Pokemon in here are strong against my fighting type, and all of them are resistant against my normal type, is not very promising. It's almost as if it was made especially to go against me. It's almost like steel types are broken. Let's see. So, one Reviver Seed already down. On the second floor. We don't like that. We do like these immediate stairs, though. But we don't like these two Skarmory hanging out in front of us. Nooklet. That's it. Your free will is gone. Bro, I need you to stop critting. No. Alright. This is nonsense. Nooklet, you have Force Palm. Use it. This is why you're not allowed your free will. I should have healed. We do like the Totter orbs. Okay. Good. It's like getting Nooklet to use her super effective attack is the hardest thing in the world, apparently. Good. Okay, we're doing alright. Doing okay. And all it takes is removing free will. Good. We're doing much better this time. Ooh, Reviver Seed. Very nice. We're doing good. Really? Oops. Okay, we got stairs. Woo! We love these stair looks. Alright, great. So these guys are gonna want to be a problem. No clip. No. As I suspected, the stairs were directly to the left of where we started. Of course it was. Milklet, you have a super effective attack, you know. God damn it, this is why you're not allowed to have free will. About to just turn off all of Nooklet's other moves. Good. We're doing good. Nooklet, why? It was sleeping. Nooklet. That's it. For Pete's sake. Sometimes I swear. I had a feeling that would be a dead end. Why does that do so much? That's how slow it is, right? But like, it's weird because speed doesn't matter that way in this. It's different. That's it. Oops. Oh, Oranberry. Nooklet, you could have kept walking. Hmm. I feel like I have to do manual mode for every battle now, just to make sure that Nooklet actually doesn't be stupid. The dead end, isn't it? Oh, it goes back to where we started. Hey, Nooklet, why don't you just do that in the first place? Why I have to take away your free will? Really? Whoa. What do you mean took no damage? Eh. Oops. That's the problem with their moves looking so similar. Thought I was using Nooklet's attack. Good thing friendly fire is not a thing. Something tells me it's that room to the top that we just didn't go in. It is. You see, if you start in a room and there's two different ways to go, it's probably gonna be the one way you didn't go. We're getting there. Oh, it was using Protect. Damn. I was just wasting my power points. Way too many enemies in this room. my goodness, we're almost level 50. So many steel types. It is ridiculous. How is this Aggron still alive? There we go. There you go. I'm loving the stair look. Let's go. Might as well heal a little bit. Let's go. What are the odds? That's great. That was wonderful. How many stairs in a row was that? Like 4? Let's go. Oh my god. Too many. Too many Pokemon in this room. This time. Bro? No. Okay. At least the benefit of using Reviver Seeds is also that it's a free max elixir. Oops. Okay. Niplet, don't do anything stupid. I guess we have to wake that thing up, actually. Because, in the way. Fair enough. Oh my goodness. There. Okay. Stress. Oops. Okay, is everything done coming from that side? No, of course it's the one side we didn't go. Aha. We made it! Checkpoint! Ah! 25 floors! Let's go! We made it! Whew. How did we do? We still have 4 Reviver Seeds, 2 Oranberries. Not too shabby for 25 floors of all Pokemon that are super strong against us. I gotta remember we have these Totter Orbs. I gotta make use of them if we get into a pinch. Look at our Hyper Rank badge. It's purple! It's so cool! Meanwhile, story. Because of this, Darkrai is almost certainly attempting to cause the destruction of Temporal Tower. Celebi, once I began to realize exactly what was happening in the past, I knew that I would be delaying my return to you, but I realized that my work was not quite done yet. And Celebi, it still isn't. I must continue to fight, prove my existence, and save our future. Grovyle, what are you talking about? Proving your existence, saving our future. You already did that. We're in our future right now. Search around, Grovyle. Doesn't it look like the planet has been... Does it look like the planet has been paralyzed to you? Well, at this point, it's certainly... Grovyle, don't you remember the reason that you needed to return to the past in order to save the world? Without any intervention from us, Pokemon of the future, Temporal Tower was always doomed to be destroyed. If left uninterrupted, the Pokemon of the past would have never been able to stop the tower's collapse, which is why you needed to collect Time Gears. But, now that we're in another timeline, as you've described, the planet is no longer destined to be paralyzed. Even if we make no changes to ensure the safety of Temporal Tower, we know that it will never collapse. Am I getting through to you yet? That's it, Celebi. What if my decision to return to the past has actually altered the course of this world? What if my intervention allowed Darkrai the opportunity to paralyze the planet? If that's true, we don't... You remember the reason why, after reappearing in this world, you wanted to return to the past? You told me that you needed closure. You needed some finality to your journey to save Temporal Tower. But I don't think that's what you want at all. You just said that as soon as you returned to the past, you traveled to Tree Shroud Forest and spoke to Azelf. But at that point, you had no reason to. The world was already saved. And most importantly, that has nothing to do with finding Suki. The only reason why you would do that is if you really wanted to start another lengthy journey to save the world. But, again, Grovyle, this world has already been saved from the planet's paralysis. And I think that a part of you already knew that. Sometimes I just don't understand you. Grovyle, we struggled for so long in order to prevent Temporal Tower's collapse. And as soon as we finally succeeded, as soon as we were able to enjoy the sunrise and the full radiant vibrance of the world, you want to do that all again? When there was no need to? You wanted to retrace your steps from your first visit to Tree Shroud Forest all the way to the Rainbow Stone Ship again? That's... Grovyle. The past will be fine without you. We've done our part to protect the world. Now it's up to Suki and Nooklet to do their part. Even if you never return to the past, that would still be the case. It's okay for you to move on from your time in the past and start to live in a new way. No. Grovyle just loves saving the world, I guess. It's okay, Grovyle. I'm not sure how much help you'd be here with us anyways. All steel types. Steel resist grass. Ooh, go here. Nice, another reviver seed. Very good. Ooh, Totoro. Damn. Oops. Leveled up. A reviver seed? Needle seed. These plain seeds, so they're out of our inventory. Reviver seed. Really? Good. Lumber orb? I haven't seen one of those in a while. Forgot those were a thing. Well, yeah, but these guys are real tough. Nah, you didn't miss anything important. We're still in the dungeon. We made it to the checkpoint. We saw a short little cutscene between Grovyle and Celebi. Basically, Grovyle is like, "But the past, they need me. I gotta go back and help them." And Celebi's like, "Dude, that's not even our timeline. Chill out. We already saved our world. Let them save their own world. You did your part." True. But these are so good. But yeah, I really do need to start using these orbs, because I need my reviver seeds and stuff for the actual boss battle. And I'll use this. Nooklet, don't die. Look at that, 3 enemies. Dang it! Nooklet, you didn't need to. my god. Nooklet. Hey, we did it. I think this is it. We reached the top. Let's do this, Suki. I'm glad that you finally arrived. Though I must say, I didn't expect the Ryalut to come here with you. And where is that Grovyle? He's not here. I don't know what you have planned for us, Darkrai, but we won't let you destroy this tower. Yo, you just got exactly 48 key points. Let's go, Pog! Is that what you think this is about? Considering that I've been waiting atop Temporal Tower for some time now and have yet to encounter Dialga, I can only assume that he must have paid you a visit, one in which you assumed the upper hand. If that is the case, then you know as well as I that both of us continuing to exist in this world is a threat to this tower. And by effect, time itself. This tower is clearly deteriorated and it's currently surrounded by ominous clouds. But all is not lost. Just observe that structure behind me. Temporal Tower's time gears are still secured in place. As long as we are able to solve the task at hand, those time gears should be able to preserve the tower's structural integrity. Why do you care about that? Why, I care about it for the same reason as you two do. Temporal Tower's collapse would be disastrous. You see, Suki, this is the very moment that we have been working towards, and this collapse would serve to undo all of our hard work. After Cresselia began to chase me, to all will's end, it became clear to me that this world was one of Cresselia's desires. But that's not the natural ebb and flow of the world. That's just her asserting her control. Once I finally realized this fact, I concluded that my only logical counter to this was to reclaim control and create my own world. For a long time I thought of possible ways to achieve this goal. But most forms of physically creating a new world involve distortion of space or time, which means interfering in the domains of Palkia and Dialga, which normally isn't advised. Then it occurred to me, I had the capability to create a new world through engulfing this existing world in sleep. My domain of control. The main factor preventing this, of course, was Cresselia. Not long after Suki, I sensed your spirit in Treasure Town, and it occurred to me that this was no coincidence. As illustrated in your final memory, you retreated into a dimensional hole, without knowledge of your destination. Because you were aware that you would appear in a time in which another Darkrai exists, leading to this plan's execution. Your existence was instrumental in leading Cresselia to her untimely fate, as well as ensuring Dialga's absence at this point. Now that you have reached the top of this tower, it is finally time for the final part of our plan. With Cresselia gone, I have been able to gradually increase my dream influence over the world while remaining mostly undetected. But the final potential indicator of this plan that remains is the destruction of Temporal Tower. An event calamitous enough that my name is sure to be on the short list of suspects for such an act. Suki, you must complete your journey, preventing this collapse, by returning to your original time. Temporal Tower's connection to time allows me to create a passage of time here, allowing controlled transfer between timelines. Suki, this is why you needed to meet me atop Temporal Tower, to return to a world that lacks the spirit of Darkrai, and prevent the disruption of time in the process. This is ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Going through that dimensional hole wouldn't save the world. It would just let you end the world in a different way. Why don't you go through that hole and leave us alone? Right? He could just do that, and then that world would have a Darkrai. Yeah, he's a little meanie bitch. I mean, if he went through that world, that wormhole, then there's still a Cresselia in that other world. And she would just stop him again. In this world, there is no Cresselia right now. She's being held captive by Giratina. It's unfortunate. You understand so little. You lack perspective, reason, and still haven't accepted who you truly are. But I knew that you would respond this way. After all, I know your true self better than anyone else. You're wrong. You don't know who I am. I don't give in to my primal instincts anymore. That's just part of who I am. Oh, really? You don't follow your aura any longer, is that it? As much as you may think that things have changed after our encounter inside the dream world, you still found yourself atop Temporal Tower. So you have followed every last step that I calculated for you. With Cresselia out of the picture, my next objective was to ensure that you became the ideal version of yourself, speeding up your inevitable process of gaining ire for this world that rejects your true self, and in the process gaining a greater connection with your aura. You haven't lost sight of that connection, Suki. Not at all. Your refined aggression and lust for control has only been redirected towards me. I'm just a morally compatible target for your same comfortable behavior. But Suki, there's no reason to be afraid of this revelation. When you traveled through that dimensional hole, this deep connection between your spirit and aura is exactly what you wanted me to refine. I'm sure of it. After all, no matter your appearance, stated name, or memories, that connection is what truly makes you Darkrai. Unfortunately, in order to gain your cooperation, it seems that I will need to convert you into one of my sleepwalkers. At which point you will enter this dimensional hole, and with your enhanced aura guiding your decision-making, you will become a greater Darkrai than ever before. Sleepwalker? What, do you think that you can just control Suki's mind? Don't you get it? We're not listening to anything that you say, Darkrai. Oh, you still don't realize. Riolu. Any sleeping Pokemon can be coerced into action given enough time and effort. Although their body may be fully awake, their mind still remains asleep. Let's show them an example. Is he gonna sick Giratina on us? He is. What? Giratina? Was under your control this whole time? That means that Breloom being taken from us was all your doing. Ah, that explains it. Giratina here was ordered to strike once the pattern at Brine Cave was activated. I assumed that this would relieve us of the nosy Riolu during our encounter. But it seems that I failed to account for a Breloom. That's too bad for you. How did you know that we would make it here through Brine Cave? Lapras told us that the mystery of Brine Cave had been kept almost completely secret over the years. In fact, there's a lot of things that you shouldn't know. Is it really all looking through everyone's dreams? And unfortunately, even the dream world, I can't consciously exist in all places at once. which is why I needed to rely on the services of some others. Huh? I could have sworn that something just touched me. What? Team AWD? Lady Weavile, our Invisify orb has worn off. I don't need that anymore. We're here, now's our time. Weavile, you really have been working with Darkrai? But why? How could you? It isn't always about you, town dwellers. In my search for adequate support, I requested the help of Team AWD, and only due to their skill, but their beliefs as well. As you already know, Team AWD has been rejected from this world by the powers that be, much like I was rejected. In exchange for Weavile's valuable field work, providing me all of the information that I so desire, I have offered Team AWD the privilege of helping me run this new world. Weavile, are you crazy? Do you really believe that Darkrai told you? You aren't fighting for the same thing. You truly care about others. Darkrai is just an egomaniac. I doubt that they'd even hold up their end of the deal. What are you doing? You better watch your mouth around Lady Weavile. You can never understand how rotten to the core that this world is. Fact is, risky or not, Darkrai is the only chance that we have to tear this whole thing down and start again. It's the only way that Pokemon like us will find some justice. That's right, Drapion. It seems that you all need to work out your differences. In that case, I'll leave you to it. But don't worry, Suki. If you choose to fight, as you always do, rather than surrender in grace, I will still be here to pick up the pieces. Suki, what are we going to do? We need to stop Darkrai and figure out how to save the tower. Fighting not only Giratina, but Team AWD too? At the same time? How are we going to win? I don't know, but Arbok just talked about using an Invisify orb at this very spot. Maybe that means we can use some orbs as well. Oz? Oh yeah. Alright. Let's go, Suki. You had me using my orbs when I actually could use them here. You forgore. How convenient. I mean, fair, but this is a pretty big deal. Is Giratina's own move hurting itself as well? What is it using? Earth power? Yeah, earth power. Claims to know over 1,000 Pokemon names, but can't even remember the one important final boss fight gimmick of the game he desperately wants Suki to play. Like, this is like the final boss fight. Alright, let's see here. I really don't want to faint because I just used a Violent Seed. I don't have any more orangeberries. Alright. Well, that wasn't so bad. Why did they stop fighting? That's enough, Giratina. Weavile, I can't help but notice that you ordered your team to stand back after such a short time. I've seen you in battle before, and you've clearly been holding back during this encounter. So, we're on the same page then. There's no reason to truly attempt to deal with these two until their orbs are taken away. Are you ready for our change in scenery? I'll pass. Are you questioning our plan? We're not fighting those two anymore. And we're done working for you. What? Hey, Weavile, what are you saying? Listen to the rest of your team, Weavile. Do you really find it wise to turn your back on the soon-to-be leader of the world? Yep. Sorry, Darkrai. You shouldn't have trusted a thief to do your dirty work. Oh, snap. Weavile's good after all. An escape warp. You really think that you're clever, don't you? But it's no matter. You two are still coming with me. Giratina, now! Oh no! Oh my god. There will be no more surprises, Suki. You have no escape, and we are inside Giratina's domain. Whether you accept it or not, your true purpose will finally be fulfilled. Oh no! I should have saved the Violent Seed. Real final boss time. Oh my gosh. And I'm guessing you can't use orbs anymore. The true final boss. Oh. Where's Breloom then, right? And Cresselia? Shouldn't they be here? Can't they come help? I don't like him using Earth Power like that. Oh, my goodness. Well, that sucks. Oh my gosh. Ruin his defense stat. Damn, I wish I had more stun seeds. Alright, well there's that at least. And we're definitely out of Oranberries as well. Only 2 more Reviver seeds. One more. And I know his status will wear off as soon as we hit him. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I definitely can't use orbs right now, right? I guess I could, might as well just... I don't have any, reason to not try, right? Nah, Mysterious Power. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. What I'll do... Yeah, I gotta just start attacking him. At least this will be super effective. Okay, one more Reviver Seed. Yo, we did it. Let's go. Fighting type partner for the win. Heck you, Darkrai. Go heck yourself, sir. Woo! That was scary. Darkrai is down. Did we do it? No, no phase 2. Giratina's back to his senses. Oh shit, Giratina's pissed. Yeah. I warned you, Darkrai the Deplorable. I always receive my end of the deal, one way or another. But I no longer wish to bring a spirit like yours into the Distortion World. It must enter another world, and never come back. Oh? I must thank you two for weakening Darkrai enough for me to escape their grasp. I overheard all that was said. Darkrai's spirit now exists in its correct time. Temporal Tower should return to its former state soon. It is now nothing but an empty body. Without a spirit, they no longer have the ability to act upon the world. Oh shit. You are freed from your prison inside the Distortion World. I no longer want you there. Also, do not worry. I have removed Darkrai's spirit from this world. Goodbye. Why just a spirit? Why not his body too? Well then. Just sent the spirit back to the original world and without a body? Just left the body here? What are we supposed to do with this? This is basically a corpse. What? You two have met this Breloom, correct? Puppet play! Yeah, we'll just turn him into a puppet for theater time. I need a sippy. But yay, Breloom! Boy, I'm Dorkroy. I'm a stinky poopy head. Just holding up his arms from behind him, playing with him. Yes, we know him. Breloom injured himself as he entered the distortion world. I forced him to rest in order to heal more quickly. He explained your story to me. Darkrai's trap for me became apparent as soon as Giratina appeared. But I was not aware of the rest of your role in this scheme. The true depths that Darkrai will sink to never fail to amaze me. But now Darkrai is just an empty, powerless husk. Without a spirit, they will be perpetually trapped inside what remains of their mind, and existing atop this tower. No Pokemon that could make it here would ever claim this body with their own spirit. Perhaps it could happen if Darkrai was deserving of any sympathy, or even if any sane Pokemon were to attempt fate and risk Darkrai regaining control. But instead, here we stand. It seems that Darkrai's endless antics and antagonism have finally come crashing down around them. A fitting end. I no longer have any need for this. I believe that you should hold on to it. Huh? This is the odd keystone. That's right. If you recognize the odd keystone, then you must know that the time to use it will eventually become clear. Don't lose sight of it. Breloom will eventually need further assistance for his injury. I shall return him to your town. Farewell. I guess that's it. Temporal Tower is going to return to normal, and it looks like Breloom will be okay. And Darkrai can't bother us anymore. I can't believe it. Well then, let's start heading back to Lapras. Suki? Did I forget something? We can't leave them here. Huh? If I understand Giratina and Cresselia right, Darkrai has no consciousness right now. But if someone surrendered their spirit, they could become the new consciousness for Darkrai's body, and share minds with what's left of Darkrai. Cresselia seems to think that nobody would ever do this, but I have a hard time believing that. Temporal Tower clearly isn't as hard to reach as we were led to believe. Celebi, Darkrai, and Giratina had no problems crossing the Sea of Time. And even for Pokemon like us that would normally need the Relic Fragment, they could find a way to stay with someone that can get it. That's what Team AWD did. Between all the Pokemon in the world, in the past, present, future, and any other timelines, do we really think that no Pokemon would ever try to take control of Darkrai's power? We can't let that happen. I mean, you're probably right, but what can we do about that? I'll be the one to surrender my spirit. What? What? What did you just say? Suki, have you lost your mind? As long as part of Darkrai's mind exists, they're going to try to regain full control of themselves. Confident that almost any Pokemon that tries to take over will eventually lose to Darkrai's mind games. But not me. I know Darkrai too well to give in to that now. But, Suki, I just don't understand. After all that time that you were saying that you didn't want to be like Darkrai, you're going to literally turn into Darkrai? That makes no sense. That's not who you are. I thought that you knew that. But Nooklet, that's exactly it. I am Darkrai, that much is true. And I don't want to be like that Darkrai over there. But I'm not. I'm my own Darkrai. One that doesn't want to blindly follow their aura. Even with the same spirit, we became different Pokemon. Darkrai thought that the best version of myself could only be achieved by following their same path. There's some experiences that only I had. That's why we had different ideas of what that best version is. I know how I can get that through them. Suki, you can't. You can't just go away. You might not be the same Pokemon after you do this. I don't want to... Suki, I can't imagine a world without you. If not for you, I don't think I ever would have learned how to stand up for myself. Nooklet, you're thinking this the wrong way. You're the only one that was there for me when I needed you most. Even when you had all the reason in the world not to. You'll be fine. There's no way that I would have made it this far without you. Okay. If this is really what you want, Suki, I trust you. I'm not sure how to do this. Do I just... Wait, what? Yeah. Why are you here? I became your new spirit before anyone else could. I'm giving you a chance at a new life. Is that what you call it? I know that you have no intention of surrendering yourself to my will. For someone that was attempting to tout their moral superiority over me, you desire control of this body as much as I. And yet you still fully believe that you have decided to change yourself. Fool! You need to understand that free will does not exist. About that. Flashback all those times I said, alright, Nooklet, no more free will for you. Your deviation from your destined path isn't a result of your choices. It's only because of your Eevee hat. Every decision that you think was independently made is only a result of the influence of others on your decision-making. All sense of logic and purpose in your mind has been poisoned. You have succumbed to the will of the Suki from your past, one of your former enemies. Who cares? You made a very brash decision to attempt to control me, Suki. But now it's over for you. Oh my god! One more fight! The true final boss! Oh no! We're in a void. Surrounded by Darkrai. Oh god, and we're all alone. Can I use orbs? I thought we were done. Nope. Scripted win fight. Ooh. They do seem to not be doing much. Yo. Scripted win fight. Let's go. I just gotta face my demons. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Ugh. And done. It was hard for me to grasp, but Suki was really gone. I saw Darkrai go through that portal. It's hard to tell exactly who that was. Is that Darkrai retreating to start another plan? Or was that Suki, knowing that they can't just return to town? I'm not sure if I'll ever know. But I do know that at least a part of Suki is in there somewhere. Suki's always tried to figure out why they're in this world, ever since we first met. I guess that this is what they decided. If anyone can keep Darkrai from doing something like this again, it's Suki. Once I accepted that, I knew that I needed to make it back to the Rainbow Stone ship. From Lapras, then back home. One step at a time. When I got back to the guild, I was surprised at how warm of a welcome everyone gave me. I know that it makes sense since Suki and I were gone for so long, and especially since we succeeded. I guess that I forgot about the guild rooting for us near the end there. We spent so much time in secrecy, trying to avoid the guild altogether. And then there's how Chatot treated us at first. For a while there, I just didn't think that I was one of them. It's something that Suki and I had in common. But that feeling's gone away over time. There's a lot of great Pokemon in the guilds, and I never really got to know them back then. They remind me why I wanted to join the guild in the first place. It was a while ago at this point, but I still remember it vividly. You know, Charmeleon gave me this diary and told me that I should start writing in it. But for a while I didn't know what kind of things I'd ever want to write about. Right now, I'm next to an empty bed that used to belong to Suki. Usually thinking about that for too long makes me start to feel a bit lonely, but I think that this has helped clear my thoughts a bit. Nooklet. Next morning. Oh, hi Nooklet! Meryl, Azrael. I almost walked right past you two. What are you two up to this morning? Today's our big day. Azrael has wanted us to try and enter Wigglytuff's guild for a long time now. And now we're going for it. That's exciting. Good luck. Aw. Might have some spare time this morning before I start this job. I'll head to the beach for a bit. Is the exploration team training really that hard? There are certainly times when our training can become difficult. However, we have a new policy established for incoming apprentices. As long as you train with us and put in the work that we ask of you, you will not be set up to fail. That much I can personally promise. Aw, character development. I get it, you two. This is Team AWD. But this Team AWD isn't the same as when we found each other. The rest of the world is on the other side. And just like that, we must say goodbye to all of the lovely Pokemon at Spinda's Cafe. Let's find that new recruit, Mawile. There they go, moving on to bigger and better things. Good for them. Pondered tagging along with them, Spinda, but we had different thoughts. I'm not fixing to go on to a whole nother continent like they are. They are from Super. That's okay too. We still need to keep the survey team up and running. But to make that happen, we'll need to find some new Pokemon to go on explorations. For one, how about someone who should have tried to join the survey team a long time ago? Aw, Breloom. Whoa. Are you for real? Ain't no secret that you've got the skill to do it, Breloom. I sure won't say no. Standing on the beach when the bubbles are blowing, there's nothing quite like it. Let me take a look at that thing again. Yeah, that sure does look like the stone that Spiritomb came out of. And Spiritomb is supposed to be a fusion of spirits. I can only assume that this odd keystone has to be what causes that. Is that why Cresselia was carrying this around? Try and trap Darkrai inside the stone? And is that why she gave it to me too? I'm always the one that's carrying around these things, huh? Always got a weird rock. But to be honest, I don't think I need it. Yo! Throw it in the ocean. Let's go. I mean, if Suki is anything to go off of, no spirit is beyond change. Yeet! Yeah, yeet! What if there was a Spiritomb inside that? Just like, rip. It's drowning now. Credits. Oh my gosh. That's the game? We don't come back? We're just gone now? Nope. Screw you. We're just over there battling demons in our head forever? Is that what that was? Congratulations, you can now play as Nooklet. New Game Plus! We're Nooklet now. Oh my god. Well, at least Nooklet still has Speck and Serena. You'll be fine. Yay! No odd keystone for me, thanks. Look at all these talented individuals. It was a good game. What an interesting story. Thank you, Oz, for the suggestion. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. I still can't believe that when I drew the icon there at the top of the screen, the little picture of them two, the fact that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make them look super determined and confident, and it turned out that like the Suki in that drawing is so much just exhibiting the Suki that we actually were in the game. Like, I can't believe it. I had no idea what the story was gonna be about when I made that. No clue whatsoever. No clue that the protagonist would be so spicy. They wrote out the year in full words. Oh, more. Not over yet. Or is it? It is. Explorers of the Spirit. Your progress will now be saved. You'll be placed prior to the events atop Temporal Tower. So it really is the end. There's no more. We don't come back. That's it. Yeah, I don't get why that's there. Yeah, just to show that they're still hanging around. Like, why? I guess so, yeah. It's like, yeah, no, they're still there. They didn't decide to actually come and help us or anything at all. Aw, no playing as Darkrai, right? They could have just put us in as Darkrai so we could play more. But it really is just the end of it. Thing. Well, at least we have the little thing at the end that we did beat Darkrai. It's all full up. All the bosses. Those visitors mentioned earlier? We beat Darkrai, and Darkrai, and Darkrai, and Darkrai, and Darkrai too! Visitors. So is that... Are they gonna be back at the town? Wait, let me go. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. It was late, okay? I was not. Yeah. Streaming is hard, okay? So where are these visitors? Ambrose sure loves his old death wish ideas sometimes, but well, that's good. I can't enough. We should have been taught a lesson back in there in the forest, trying to go right back in. What for? Hi, Lapras Swooner. Yeah, Lapras is the prettiest. Well, if we're here, and I'm getting my gang back together, even if it's just for a little bit longer. Baby! I forgot about that. They're gonna have so much experience points. I do remember, you know, now that you mention it and I think about it, I do remember something about visitors in the guild. Yeah. A lot of Pokemon here clearly have some issues. Hi, Charmeleon. Oh my gosh, it'll be alright. It's Nooklet and Suki. I'm certain that you will be able to stop Darkrai. Yeah, I believe in you. Thing's done. Oof. Can't do anything. Oh, I can't do anything for you, but give you encouragement. Frustrates me something awful, but you all get it done. Yes. Though we are currently landlocked, the sea most assuredly supports you too. On you now, good luck. Oh, Nooklet and Suki, my thoughts go with you, good luck. I'm fine now, there's no need for concern. Much more pressing matter is at hand. I'll trust you with the rest, don't fail me now. It's in town, isn't it? Oh, Team Tuna Chicken, you can do it! Best of luck! We already did it. But I guess that was another time. Aw, yeah. Cute. Stay back from this area. A dimensional hole appeared here. Numerous Pokemon entered this world through that hole. You're hard at work investigating this issue. Oh, it's you two. You're Team Tuna Chicken, aren't you? Yep, that's us. Cool. We were looking for you. We're Team Basil. We're from the northeast part of the continent. I'm Abra, and those two are Zangoose and Larvitar. We were wondering if you could help us with something. There's a dungeon far north of here that's supposed to have lots of treasure in it. Kinda struggling to get through it. You two look pretty strong. Think you could try and find the treasure for us? Sure. That job request shouldn't be too tricky, hopefully. Thank you! Here, I'll mark the dungeon on your wonder map. Team Basil will now appear in Offshore Chasm. Interesting. Nope. What's up, Bulba? So those guys are from the ROM hack Explorers of the Unknown. Oh. Speed up abuse. Nah. They had a long thing to say. These guys here are from PMD Chip. Chip! Why did you have to follow that apple into that strange looking portal? It was good. Well, you're not wrong. It was good. Especially with a friend. What? Sorry about that. You really shocked me. Either way, I'm Emmy, and this is my friend Chip. We kinda stumbled through this portal chasing an apple. We were on our way down this mountain, and... Hey, wait a minute. Are you two a part of Guildmaster Wigglytuff's guild? Yes, we are. Oh, that's great. I'm part of the guild too. In fact, I was on my way to introduce Chip to the Guildmaster, but first... We're going to Apple Alcove, near Apple Woods. It's really dangerous, but if you go down just the right path, all the best and most delicious apples are there. Why don't you two follow us there? Apple Alcove. Cutie! Look at this cutie! Oh, I keep on forgetting. They're just gonna say the same thing again. Oh, Suki, Azrael and I are still thinking about joining Wigglytuff's guild. I heard that it's very tough. I don't know if we're ready for that. I want to be an explorer like Team Tuna Chicken. Aw, little guys. Neat. If there is a ROM hack that specifically stars a Bulbasaur, maybe Spec should play that. Hey, more guys! PMD Chip is about 5 minutes long. 5 minutes? I'm sure it's longer than that. They wouldn't make a whole ROM hack and just have it be 5 minutes long. What is it, just chase the apple down the mountain and then go into this world? I doubt it. For the love of God, no, what? Even Electivire doesn't recognize us. Maybe we really are in another world. Whoa! I can't believe it. But if this is another world, maybe we can find a way back to that meadow. That's right. The one from Manaphy's first mission. Excuse me. Sorry for eavesdropping, but we haven't seen you two around here before. You mentioned something about a meadow? Oh, hello. We're Mitchell and Sparky from the famous team Firespark. Though, we apparently aren't so famous here. Anyways, we're going to explore Nectar Meadow. It's not very far from Treasure Town. If you plan to explore there too, we might see each other. What do you mean? You can never have too much Mystery Dungeon. Those guys are from Explorers Retold Machinima on YouTube. Machinima. What is Machinima? Oh, is that it? There's no more guys? Well, we can go to our little base now. Oh, hey. It's Grovile's letter. Would you like to read it? Nooklet began reading the letter from Grovile. Though I'm sure that Suki and Nooklet have departed for Brine Cave by now, I felt the need to write this note. To whom I don't know. As I have recognized that Celebi, Dustnor, and Dialga and I have reappeared into an entirely different timeline, I asked Lapras for any insight regarding this new past of the future that Celebi, Dustnor, Dialga, and I reappeared into. Lapras seems to believe that the most logical conclusion is that our reappearance was actually a transfer into a new timeline. While that does explain much of this journey, I was initially skeptical of this theory due to Dialga's statement to us in the future, which was that he does not have the ability to return us to life, and he believed that a higher power was responsible for this. However, as Lapras explained, moving Pokemon through the flow of time is not the same as reincarnation. But if the Dialga from the future had no knowledge of this, what Pokemon could have done such a thing? That's when it occurred to me. Since Dialga was able to survive for as long as he did, he also existed in the original past. Since Temporal Tower was collapsing and Dusknoir was able to interrupt us without his interference, it's very possible that Dialga was already beginning to turn primal and lose all conscious self-control. If that's the case, he certainly could have created a new timeline and transferred us into it shortly after the Time Gears returned. But the part that is truly concerning to me is Darkrai's possible connection to all of this. Darkrai has explicitly referred to primal desires, and clearly has knowledge of Temporal Tower as well. With how calculated and purposeful Darkrai appears to be, it's hard not to wonder if this was all part of their grand plan. It's very possible that my return to existence is somehow only but a calculated step in this multifaceted scheme. Considering this possibility is very sobering, to say the least. A very strange feeling, one abnormal enough to compel me to write this note. It has certainly put all my efforts through my past two adventures into perspective. An extended time in which I've always focused all of my efforts toward the mission at hand. Ultimately, none of this changes what must be done. We need to stop Darkrai. Reading those two sentences in succession makes me feel oddly uneasy. Yes, we can, Small Panic. Basically not a ROM hack, it's something that you watch on YouTube instead, like watching someone else playing, kind of. What? Isn't that what you're all doing right now? Just watching me playing? The reason why is that the description on the Sky Temple website says it was made to test out Sky Temple Editor. But with no commentary. So, like, just a really big cutscene? Oh, I see. Just a little movie. Not actually like a game. I get it. I see. Because I did see that word on the Sky Temple website when I was looking through like ROM hacks that existed on it that they had featured. And I was like, what does this word mean? Now I know. Look at us, a couple of cuties. Well, I almost guesstimated how long it would take perfectly in time with when Rainbow Stream would start. I'm just 15 minutes early. Like, I feel like I've heard the word before, but I never knew what it meant. Look at us, a couple of cuties. That'd take so long, though. Wouldn't it? Hmm. Maybe. Alright then, which one should we go to? You guys choose, because I have no idea what any of them entail. My choice? Apple? Okay. Apple. Listen, Suki. What would you say if I suggested that just you and I go? Fine. Apparently I don't have a choice, because the choices are either go as a pair or don't go. Table flip. Oops. Automatic mode. Togepi! Egg! Oops. Oh, Raichu. Of course I get paralyzed immediately. Bro, that thing was tough. Oh, great. Yo, we reached level 50! Last resort. What does that do in this game? It won't hit unless the user has a move with 0 BB. No. It's interesting, but no. Nuglet, can you use your good attack, please? Really? That was silly. That was ridiculous. Fox. Oops. Now are the stairs on the exact opposite corner of where we went. Or where we spawned. Apple. This Ekans is really trying to haze me. So bad. Ekans is just being obnoxious. Whoa. Oops. Enemies getting the Omni boost are just out of control in this game. In these games, honestly. What is going on here? Baton pass happened, I see. Oops. I did it again. Jeez. These Raichu need to stop. Yeah. Good thing I went down here. Oh, Ninetales! Let sleeping foxes lie. Oh, this one's not sleeping though. How am I just miss everything, huh? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wasted that. I'm gonna be in manual mode for another minute so that Nifflet doesn't wake up the Ninetales. There we go. That was silly. I am glad that there are so many orangeberries in this dungeon. A lot of orangeberries. So many orangeberries, in fact. Noquit decided on violence. We're almost there, if there is truly 10 floors. Just all of the orangeberries in the world, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. A row? That sucks. Well then. That was fun. Yeah. Definitely. Very nice. Well, we tried. But, God, you know, something ironic and fitting. Who wanted Applewoods? Was it you? Nope. It was you, wasn't it? Nope, it was the other one, wasn't it? These guys wanted a meadow. It was the Bulbasaur one. Dang. Just in time. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure it would be, like, really interesting if I'd seen these guys' other games. Maybe some other time. But yeah, just in time. I tried. That is disappointing. Should have save stated. He's gone live, by the way. Alrighty. I see, I see. It's been fun. Oh, that's a new picture. Nice. Thank you, Spec. Well, drinking and gambling, yeah! A great picture to end it off with. Drinking and gambling. Let's all get our raid messages copied. What am I gonna do next? That is a great question. We have several projects that are started and yet not complete. We've got XD Gale of Darkness ROM hack. We've got White 2 QD%. We've got Crystal QD%. We still have our randomizer we could go back and do more post-game of. I was thinking I would do a poll in the Discord to see what everybody, what the consensus that we should do next would be. Right? It's so much. I'm gonna do a poll, because, yeah, like you said, that's so much, and I can't decide of which to continue first. And now that I have a good computer, all of those games should work perfectly fine, unlike in the past. Let's see. So, look for that in the near future in the Discord. I'll put up a poll to see what people want to see next. Until then, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It was a good stream. We got to conclude the Explorers of Spirit story. Got to see it through to the very end and see exactly what was going on. Now we totally know all of the confusing stuff is out of the way. You know, we understand everything now. We are no longer confusion. We were, and yet we're not, the bats. So I'll see you guys around. Thank you again for hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys. See you over in Rainbow Stream. I hope everyone has a good rest of your time zone. See you later. Thank you. Bye.